In this lesson, I'm going to show you how to draw complicated graphs. So, it's super easy. All we do is the following. They've told us that they want the graph to be from 0 to 360, so we can just do this. And then cos and sin, you're just going to do it in intervals of 90. It's only with tan that you would use an interval of 45 degrees. Now what we do is we go ahead and we use our calculator, and that's it. So I'm going to get my calculator so long. And then you're literally just going to take the equation, plug it in on your calculator, and for x you'll just use the 0, then the 90, then the 180, then the 270, and then the 360. So for the first part, we're going to type in minus 2 sin, then they open up a bracket for us. We start off with the first x value, which is 0, and then it says minus 4. Notice how I closed the bracket. Then you push the equals button, obviously, and it gives you an answer of minus 4. So when x is 0, then the y value is minus 4. We then plug in, so what I like to do is I just push backspace, and I replace the x value with 90 degrees. I push equals, and we get minus 6. So at 90 degrees, our y value is minus 6. So let's just extend that a little bit. Then you see where this is going. So now we're just going to use 180. And we get minus 4 again, so at 180 your y value is minus 4. Then 270, just go backspace, 270, and that's minus 2, so we'll put a little minus 2 over here, and that's over there. And then 360 degrees, and then that's it. And then we can just go put that at minus 4. And now we just connect the dots. And that's it, guys. So when you're drawing a graph, you just use your calculator, and you draw it between, or where they tell you. So from 0 to 360 in this case, they could have chosen a different interval if they wanted to. They could have said from minus 90 up to 270. Then you just start at minus 90, you go up to 270 in intervals of 90. If it was a tan graph, then you'll just use intervals of 45. Now let's just practice a bit of domain, period, amplitude, and range. So the domain of this graph is whatever they give you. So it's just going to be x as an element from 0 up to 360. The period of a sin graph is always 360 degrees. The amplitude is the distance from the resting position. So that will just be, let's go upwards. So from minus 4 to minus 2, what is that length? Well, that length is 2. And then the range is your y values, which go from minus 6 up to minus 2. And that's it.